surrounded by. I am surrounded by.
I'm often surrounded by.
The entire system is surrounded by
Freaking idiots.
Surrounded by them.
idiots.
Don't do that. We were just talking about shit we didn't want to talk about. This is one of them things.
Say no more. Safe word.
Safe word. Pineapple.
I was gonna say,
Why is everyone safe word pineapple?
Kevin Hart.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, his
Is that is Kevin Hart a thing?
No,
I
Kevin
just
Hart's
picked this
stand
up,
up is
and it
pineapple.
says assholes.
Live forever.
There's this. Oh, I didn't read that part.
2assholes.com coming your way very soon.
Yeah,
By the way.
it's actually crazy.
Yeah, it's good.
That's a crazy thing to own.
Hey,
Wait, what's
we
the
on the
site?
domain. 2assholes.com.
2assholes.com. I guess two assholes are better than one. Huh?
Yeah! Okay,
introduction.
you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SBI podcast. Today's guest is a
Can I make
visionary
the theme?
director.
Theme music?
Hey,
I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was starting. All right.
Ebb and
Okay.
flow, ebb and
Okay.
flow.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
weed.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Today's guest is a visionary director known for his signature magical realism style, bringing bold storytelling to music videos and film. He worked with artists like Toby. How do you say that last name?
Wigway.
Nigwe, Doja Cat, and Summer Walker, and collaborated with major brands like Amazon Music and Google. This year, he made his feature film debut with She Taught Love, a powerful romance centered on Black love and resilience. Please welcome Nate Edwards.
Yay!
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for having me.
Of course. Sorry for having to cut you off. We just, we want to.
No, I was just excited. This whole thing is exciting. The rooms, the lights, there's like memorabilia all over the place.
Says the guy who directs all kinds of shit.
That's why he likes
But
it.
I'm happy you appreciate the set dressing and all the pieces
Yeah.
that went into it.
Yeah, you can tell it's intentional. It's like, come into my world.
And you know how
Whoa.
a true filmmaker type idea happened, because when I first had the idea and what I wanted to do, you know how that usually is. You're like, well, I want to have, and I was gonna like wood panel the wall and do this and do that, and then I started doing the numbers, and I was like,
I don't want to do this. I don't think I should do this.
I'm like, this doesn't sound like the best idea. And so then I was like, what is a way to fill up this wall and fill up this environment? But with, I found these bookshelves, and I was like, okay, now what do I fill this up with? And it was like, well, with all the stuff you have, you still got your Nintendo 64 from a kid. You still got your PlayStation. You still got your.
This is a great conversation you're having with yourself.
I have a.
I'm just like, wow,
he's really-
this like inner dialogue that you had with yourself. What do I fill it up with? I fill it up with me.
Me.
Yeah.
I want to ask a question. Is that KRK
I still-
dead? Like, does it not work anymore? And you were like, I'm gonna use it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The tweeters blew out or
Yes,
something
the
like
tweeter-
that.
Yeah, one of the things blew out, and I was like, I'm not gonna replace this.
Yeah, so you're
it's
like,
a
I'm
great
just
set piece.
It's a great set piece.
And this NPC works though.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, this 2000 XL.
It looks like what Dr. Dre used.
Yeah. Well, he was a 3000 guy, but yeah. But
Okay.
he's used them all though. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
Okay, so want to get this out of the way.
I got to take my do-rag off. I'm too comfortable.
Okay.
You can be yourself, come as you are.
But the thing is, your do-rag saves your branding. Way
Oh,
back.
I know. Just in case, just in case they catch you slipping. At Maestro. Go follow.
You guys, some of my closest friends in the world.
Oh.
Hey.
Fuck off. Know Nate since college. This is my Morehouse brother.
Absolutely. Hubert Hall.
Hubert Hall all day. Been my bestie since. Ride together, die together.
Absolutely. Travel to
Bad
Thailand.
boy for life.
Bad Boys for Life. Produced a couple projects with Lena Waithe and Hillmangrad with this man.
We did.
Brought me on to help him out with She Taught Love
That is
on Hulu now.
Yeah. So the mic is the voice whenever you go to the film.
I figured.
Yeah.
I figured.
And
he comes to me.
right before it starts,
Uh-huh.
She Taught Love.
She Taught Love.
That's him.
Coming
to
soon.
the theater near you.
Well,
Near you.
Well, now it's You did the other one where it's like
Oh,
Taught
dear.
Love.
She Taught Love.
Now on Hulu.
Oh wait, he really did them?
Yeah. Full day of work for
Full
him.
day. You know what's funny? That's the most believable part because I believe it would take him a full day to get it done.
Okay, asshole. All right.
It was a few different variations that we had to kind of like sort through. You know,
Okay.
but for the most part, we got it.
So what made you get into film, Nate?
Those are my questions.
What made you be like, maybe I'm gonna be a director?
Because you grew up in Houston.
I did.
Okay.
I grew up in Houston. So ironically, the mic is involved into this story.
Yeah.
What?
So I remember like sophomore year, I'm on Facebook because everybody's on Facebook, and I like put together these like weird photo mashup kind of things.
Okay.
And I
Tumblr
put them
style
on
type things.
Exactly, and
Right.
it had some music, and I put on one of my captions, "I want to be a director one day." Fast forward, later that semester, LaMica's girlfriend at the time,
Hi, Alexis.
wonderful young woman,
She's great. Brilliant.
Brilliant. One time we were all hanging out, says to me, "Hey, Nate, there's this thing called Campus Movie Festival, and I want you to direct it, and I'm going to produce it." I was like, cool. Mike was like, "Yeah, man, do it. I was like,
When did his voice get this deep?
it was always this deep sometimes,
It just depends.
Yeah.
Do it. You got to do it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
do it.
deep voice mic all episode. All right, here we go.
Whoa.
You just aged yourself up a nice 15 years.
Oh God, finish your story.
Okay. So, fast forward, it's time to do the Campus Movie Fest. She is nowhere to be found.
Oh,
I get
no.
the equipment, they give you like a camera, a little computer, sound equipment. I'm running around campus and I'm just filming whatever I can. I'm just
Right.
and I get this idea. I'm like, oh man, I'm going to make this movie about a filmmaker making his first film for the first time.
Genius.
That's what I thought. I was like, meta, story within a story within a story.
And I'm doing it, so we're going to pick up what we get.
Exactly.
No one's ever done this before.
No one's ever done this before. This is going to cons. So you have 3 days to do it.
It's going to God.
So you have 3 days to do it. Finished it, submitted it. Yeah, I was like, this is so good. Used some friends' music. I was like, this felt right. Time for the premiere happens. I get dressed up in a suit. I invite all my friends that want to come. We're sitting in the back. We had some drinks. We're watching. Film after film comes on. And I'm like, getting everybody ready because I'm like, wait till you see this, guys. Wait till you see this shit. All of a sudden, a guy comes onto the podium. Lights come on in the room. And he says, "I want to thank you all so much for coming to this year's Campus Movie Festival. We're so proud of the films that made it to the next round. All the films that didn't. We just want to play this really."
I was there, and I was actually in one of the films that was played at the festival.
Crazy.
LaMichael was like, damn, man.
that's crazy.
That's crazy. But do you like what I did? In the game? I came up and she was funny, right?
That was real cool. So my film plays on this sizzle reel of like all the films that didn't make it. And my heart just drops to my asshole. And asshole. Huh, asshole. Y'all can use that later. Figure out some way to like.
He said, just call my lawyer.
And I storm out. I go to my room and I'm bawling. And this was the first time that I had one of those conversations that you had with yourself, about this amazing rack behind you. Which was like, why am I so upset about this shit?
Yeah.
And it really just sat with myself for a little bit. And I was like, maybe film is what I want to do, And then from there, I kind of locked myself in the library, like grabbing people's footage. Like I would like be the weirdest person over footage. I'd be like, oh, do you have anything that maybe I could like edit or like,
Right.
put together? Like I was like filming shoes as people went to go hike and like.
Just so you can get a feel for editing it. Yeah.
Exactly.
The eye of shooting it.
I just wanted to just immerse myself. I was like completely obsessed. And from there, that led me to like go to Central America. That was one of the first times I had traveled abroad from like a year span. I went to like 15 different countries.
Wow.
And like
And
completed.
you just did that, or were you like filming something?
Well, this was through film and like through different
Wow.
projects that I was doing. LaMicah was in one of the documentaries that I shot for Morehouse College, and
Right.
it was just opportunity after opportunity kind of was just like unraveling, and I was just like, wow, I just feel really comfortable behind the camera. I really love telling stories. Like this may be something that
So prior to film, like, what was your creative? How were you exercising your creative muscle
Singing,
prior?
playing the
so it was
guitar.
music.
Playing the
makes
guitar in his dorm room while girls came and watched him sit
He's
down.
that guy. You're the black version of the white guy who sits under the tree
Yeah,
with the
but
guitar.
there's a difference though. I went out to like and had my guitar and was like playing it like
so he's saying
out.
he too was this
Girl-
guy. It was both of us.
Yeah, you were
You can play the
re-
guitar?
Yeah, I was taking lessons and
next
everything.
one,
and,
both of
like,
us with our feet off.
Yeah,
Me with our shoes off.
and it with our feet off.
With our
But like, see, the difference is like I would be out playing it. You know what I'm saying? Like girls would come and be like watching him in his room, just like, and he'd just be like, "Yeah, now let's listen to Tame Impala." And I was just like-
He's making it seem like there was like
Tame Impala wasn't even out yet. That's why this is so funny.
Let's listen to the Gorillas.
Let's listen to MGMT.
No, it's not. No, it gets. I'm saying it's very surface level things.
this story is embellished a little bit, but you know, I'll take the lore.
Hello.
I'll allow it.
So okay, so you were focused in. What did you go to school for?
Went to school for business management.
Okay.
Didn't we all?
Absolutely. You know, it seems like, you know, from 2002 to 2015, it's like business management or
Oh,
communications.
that's what you do. Yeah.
You know, those are what like black people did.
You know what's funny? I told
Black young professionals.
I was telling my dad, I was like, it's so crazy because they are the generation that did the, the tangible jobs. Like my dad's an electrician, plumber, like things like that. Like things where you work with your hands, build houses, all this kind of stuff. And they did that so they could send their kids to school to be accountants, lawyers, all these kind of things. And now with AI, it's going back to like, even now, I'm like, damn.
No,
my dad still has one of the jobs that will be the last to ever go.
Yeah.
And like, and I told him,
That's
I was
crazy.
like, 30 years, yeah, maybe it'll go. But I'm like, there's still gonna be some guy watching the robots wire a house. Like, you're still gonna need electricians and plumbers.
Yeah.
That's not really going anywhere. But like, your accountant,
Yeah.
ChatGPT is way better than that guy.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I was also thinking about around like our parents and shit earlier today. I was like, wow, I'm only the second generation to go to like higher education.
Right.
Isn't that crazy? Like most of us are either first or second generation. Like there's like a handful of like third generation college
Legacies
graduates.
at a school. We don't really have
Absolutely.
that. Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, really thinking about
Isn't
it.
that interesting?
My mom went to college. My dad didn't go to college. My
Right.
grandfather didn't go to college.
Yeah.
I'm second. If
Right.
my mom went, then I'm going. So, right?
yeah,
It was
And
definitely
that's
one of those things in my house. I was like, nigga, you're going to.
you're going to college.
Yeah.
I mean,
For
I
sure.
also feel like
I didn't know it was a choice.
I didn't know it was a choice either, which is so interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, like my dad was like, "What school do you want to go to?" Like, and I was like, I don't know. You got to figure it out. There was no like, you want to go to school or you gonna go to school? And it's like, where are you going to go to school? Or like, it's like I'm a sophomore, junior, and he's like, it's time to start figuring it out where you want to go. I never knew until I was like 16 that I was like, you don't have to go to college.
Yeah, but once again, I think it's that era of like, this is how you get to a guaranteed better life.
Right.
And at that time, if you did the math, you'd realize maybe not as much, but it seemed like, well, everyone else who's coming out of here, they're doing well.
Yeah.
2000, if you were graduating in 2004 and you had a business degree, no, you were doing well. Like you could, you fucked around and could buy a house. Like you could really do some shit.
Yeah.
I saw a post on Instagram and they showed Al Bundy and they were like, in this era, this guy was a fat, overweight loser, and they showed him sitting on the couch, and then they showed his house outside. And it was like, damn,
really
this
nice.
nigga had a 3-4 bedroom home.
Yeah.
He was fat for that era. Al Bundy's not fat.
Yeah.
Not compared. Yeah.
Selling shoes.
Selling shoes. There was a time you could
But I
do
think-
a regular job. And
But I think what's interesting now, which is, it may not have been as true for like our generation, maybe like when it really started to become true. But you know, like it was just the access. I feel like has been the biggest thing for. I know for me, you know, like coming from Houston, it's like even doing what I was interested in doing, like there were really no pathways. I didn't have like
outlets.
I didn't have outlets. I didn't have like a community of people to where it was like, oh, or like, you know, even see myself in too many people that were like examples like me. So that's what,
Right.
you know, I feel like for us, you know, for the Black community, it's like, you know, it's still, it still is that, you know, if you're not getting that experience somewhere else.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Better.
something else,
Well, you know, overall, it's
this was not a
exposure.
stamp for like going to school. It was just something I was thinking about earlier today. I
No,
was like,
but
yeah.
you're not wrong. It's overall exposure. So like one thing I've learned and I've even experienced or seen with people who don't go to school, who don't like, for example, my school I was always working ever since a young age.
Yeah.
So I got to be in certain rooms, see certain things, be
Yeah.
aware of shit.
Yeah.
But if you don't get that where
Right.
you're from, oh yeah, no, I think school is very important just so you know
That
how
sense
to
of exposure.
yeah, just so you know how to conversate
Yeah.
or how to treat people who aren't exactly like you, to be in diverse environments, to see what the other sides of the world look like. Some of it won't be so nice. Other parts you'll be like, holy shit, people live like this?
Yeah.
It's like that diversity of, because then that even shapes your mentality,
Yeah.
you know, and that shapes who you are. Whereas if you don't have that, you're like, shit, me and all my niggas think the same. That's where this shit ends.
So
And it's like, ugh.
going to school, everybody I went to school with was like Jewish and Korean, from like elementary to high school. So another thing, my dad was like,
You were at the bottom of the class in math.
"Oh shit, that got crazy so fast." But absolutely, I was in the chess club, but absolutely,
man,
I was
boy.
not.
How did you do in the chess club?
I did well.
Yeah, I believe in you.
Yeah, I did well.
I believe
I
in
like
you.
games. I play Tetris. Anyway,
Games.
he was always like, you gotta go to school with niggas, man. You going to school with some niggas, man. You gotta go to school with some black people. So now all the schools I'm going to when I'm younger are, you know, where they are. So I needed that experience.
That was
You know what I'm
your
saying?
version of
Although
it.
my family black as hell, ain't no like I know.
Yeah, but these are niggas who love you.
Exactly.
You need to
You
go
need
be
to
around
go
some
be
niggas
in
who
the
don't
jungle.
give a fuck about you.
But it's actually funny because it was the opposite. Because my dad passed away right before I went to college.
Right.
And going to school with white people and Korean people and everything, they don't give a fuck about Joe Levert or who the fuck that is. They know the OJ songs. They don't care.
Right.
I went to Morehouse. It was actually the first time that I like actually saw like,
His
oh,
impact.
people love your dad.
Right.
Like people, this community cares about your dad. Like these kids all know who your father is. Like it was nice a year coming off a year of his death, like
Right.
going to school and like being like, oh wow, like I was kind of the kids, they loved me there. Like they were getting loved on at Morehouse too. And it was just, it was good. I think it was necessary.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think it was like the best thing I could have done. Because I might have gone to a white school and gone crazy or something. I don't know.
Well, it's very different, you know? It's a very different environment.
I'm glad you didn't go to a PWI.
PWI.
You
Yeah.
can go crazy.
Primarily white institution. PWI.
Yeah.
If you had a PWI and you DWB, you effed up.
Yeah, but you have to hit it with. You have to have.
It was just a DWB driving while black.
Yeah, no, I know what the fuck you did.
They
You're
should have a
explaining it.
segment of this
WI.
in the
primarily
like
white
New York Times games, you know, where you have to come up with acronyms.
Oh, listen, I love a good acronym.
Acronyms are nice.
ILAG A.
I'm not good at it.
You see what I just did?
I
I love a good
I love a good acronym.
Oh,
END
every nigga
stands
deserves.
for every nigga deserves. It's a great
Every
brand.
Nathan deserves.
Every Nathan deserves.
Yes.
It's a great brand. Good brand.
Every Nathan deserves.
Every Nathan does.
Every Nathan deserves.
You don't deserve Nathan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan.
You know, there was one time, I think it may have been Key,
Marquise, yeah.
or it was a rapper that used Nathan, like I don't want Nathan, you know. Like,
Yeah,
So it's probably
yeah.
Key.
either it was Key or it was like somebody like much larger, you know. That's like, you know, but I can't remember who it was, but they used it, and that was the first time that I really felt like, wow. Nathan? No, I felt unseen. I was like, Nathan as nothing is like crazy. It's like, come on.
But that's me.
I'm someone.
But
I'm
it's me.
something.
Yes.
I am somebody.
You don't want Nathan? You don't want Nathan?
that nigga went full Will Smith. He said, "How come he don't want me, man?"
Yeah. Exactly. I had the opposite effect of the, you know, introspectiveness.
Oh yeah, you got sad.
I had an existential.
Oh no.
Oh, EC.
Me beating Nathan.
ECQ. Does that work? Existential?
ECQ?
ECQ?
Wait, but
Existential
I
is
was
one
just
word.
saying,
He was in existential crisis.
crisis.
What was the Q?
Is there no Q in existential?
No.
No,
Or-
I don't think so.
It feels like it, right? Let's just
It
close our
feels-
eyes. Let's close our eyes and imagine.
This nigga said it feels like
It feels like it.
It should be. Okay, you got any questions? Because I can fire them off, but
Oh no,
saying
I
you
was
got any-
enjoying the ebb and
the
flow.
banter. Okay,
Yeah,
all right,
listen,
cool.
I feel free.
Yeah.
What was your very quickly? What do you like as a creative shooting more, or how? What am I trying to say? What is the difference in approach when you're shooting, whether it's a music video or you're shooting a film? What is your what switches in your brain, or is there anything?
After this first experience last year, you know, short films definitely have some similarities to just, you know, any long form or short form content, you know. And I did a few short films, you know, but like music videos are interesting. I kind of compare them to like commercials in some sort of way, to where at least a lot of the artists that I work with on music videos know what they want to a certain extent, right? So it's kind of like working with, you know, an agency, you know, to where it's kind of like, oh, well, let me work with you and your vision to get what it is that needs to get done. There are pieces in that and like the long form version of filmmaking that I experienced, but the biggest difference is the length of time, and you really begin to feel the weight of your decisions. You know, it's like in each decision that you now make, it's like, wow, it's one stacked upon another, one stacked upon another, one
It's
stacked
more
upon
like
another.
life.
It is.
Where it's like you're seeing, like, if you make a quick decision to get something done now or not get something done now, later in the process, you're like, oh, shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I think the biggest thing is, you know, just the care and intention that you have to put into, you know, the process.
Right.
I mean, and it's just long as shit. Like, you know, mine was only 20 days, and I loved every single day of it, but it's just like, whoa, this is a marathon, you know?
Yeah. So imagine doing that for months. It's like, yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's absolutely crazy,
And
you
a
know?
lot of fires that you're putting out consistently.
Consistently.
Yeah.
Consistently.
You did a good job keeping your head on straight.
Thank you, man.
You did a really good job. You're like, I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, like it was a lot of shit happening, which comes with any movie, but like the amount of things that he was able to take, and I don't know if you went home and screamed into a pillow sometimes, or
That's what I
you
was
know
gonna
what I'm saying,
ask.
or
Do,
it's
do
like
you ever have to raise your voice because you're so nice and soft spoken? I can't. It's hard to imagine that, but I also know people who are like that also have that gear if they need to get there.
You know, I feel like I did a lot of work prior to getting there on
Self work.
self work. You
Yeah.
know, like I was in
feel it.
therapy. You know, was doing a lot to really work on myself, and I feel like a lot of tests with like friends and you know all kind of shit like came up that really prepared me for getting into you know the beast that is the
past
feature
5
process.
years, he's rapidly matured. Like I don't know, like
Rapidly.
I don't know what like.
I
It's
have
like,
white hair now.
like the past.
He
like-
said rapid.
Rapidly.
He's definitely the past. Like it's impressive. It's impressive.
Nigga
He's
hit the
done.
warp speed on you.
Yeah, no, he had to. You go over the limit.
That's awesome though. It's always good to hear.
Nate, who's your favorite director?
I was talking about this last night. I only can list one.
No.
Top-
we'll
top
give you 3.
five.
Give you 5? 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Five.
Give you 5.
Okay. Celine Song.
Celine song. Okay.
Really like Past Lives.
A24.
David Fincher.
Okay.
Finch. What's
Can't
your
go.
favorite? What's your favorite Finch movie?
Seven.
Oh, bro. Seven is one of my favorite movies.
I just really like watching Gone Girl.
Gone Girl it's like oddly that and The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo
Yeah.
are oddly like calming.
Like it's something like it's one of those movies like you
They're
know
meditative.
when like The Fifth Element was on TNT, you're like, I could just let this play. I'm good.
I had a whole talk about The Fifth Element last night.
Let's go into it because that's a special movie.
It's a special.
That's
You know what's crazy? Y'all might hate me.
Luc Besson, gotta throw him in there.
Who designed all of the who did all the costumes? It was like a
John
famous-
Paul Gaultier.
John Paul Gaultier did all the clothes.
I haven't seen
Cologne
Fifth
spray the air. Oh.
What did you say?
I haven't seen Fifth Element.
Ah!
To be fair,
What do you
Come on, my man. Come on, man. Maestro, my man.
I know that's Chris Tucker, huh? I'm assuming.
Do you?
You got
Do you?
you got leopard on, I'm assuming, and you got the hair. I've seen that. I'm just wondering. So you got to remember, I'm not really big into sci-fi and all that kind of stuff. So it hasn't come across my desk.
There's no
Hasn't
way.
come across my desk.
The fifth-
I just made a mistake.
No, the Fifth
Cut
Element.
this out, Nick.
The Fifth Element is one of the most special. Like it's not even sci-fi. It's a time. It's a
It's an
point
adventure.
in time.
Yeah.
No, I get that. I mean, I see
Bruce Willis?
Yeah, listen, I get
Chris
it.
Tucker. My man.
Gary
Gary
Oldman?
Oldman
Gary
been
Oldman.
acting.
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman's.
He's
Let's talk about his.
Gary
repertoire.
Oldman been acting since he was a young man.
That man is amazing.
No,
He's
is.
amazing.
That show though. What show did he have? Oh no, that wasn't Gary Oldman.
Big Lebowski.
He's on.
No, that's
that's
not
him.
Gary Oldman. That's,
He's on that show, Slow Horses. Now I think on.
So you have seen Slow Horses, but not the.
but not the Fifth Element.
No,
It's
what's
crazy.
funny is I've seen Slow Horses. Yes, because Apple pushes that very hard, and it just Fifth Element never just popped up on my TV. Slow Horses.
I'm the
did.
worst.
No, you're fine.
Oh, Slow Horses. Okay, wait. We got to
How
get
about
back to
Gangs
the-
of New York?
Oh,
Okay.
fantastic.
Okay, so Luc
That was my-
Besson also he's responsible for The Professional.
I was
Now
gonna
we-
say,
Oh!
which is also Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman. Yeah, he
Everyone. Remember when he's trying to? They're like,
No.
you gotta.
plays-
Wait, The Professional.
I
Leon.
don't know about that.
Yeah, but that's not Gary Oldman, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
it
the
is.
antagonist.
He's the
Oh,
cop,
okay.
He's the gun yielding.
Oh, shit.
drug
He,
addict police officer.
yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm. Look, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That-
that's so
Yeah.
different.
That man
He
has
looks
been
so
working, bro.
Yep.
Man, hold on. Let's go look at his eyes.
Then he did Harry Potter. He was in the Batman
He
trilogy.
was.
Wasn't Harry Potter?
Bro, he was in Harry Potter for 3 movies and then died. Like,
Yeah.
He's serious black.
bro.
Oh, this is crazy. Tinker, so slow horses per the
Oppenheimer.
Wait. Gary Oldman didn't die?
No, he died in
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Okay.
No.
He said, wait, no.
No.
Wait a second.
Not like this.
No, he was a good actor.
No,
He
Niggas-
is.
Niggas
Presently.
currently doing good at acting.
He's so much. Okay, your list.
My list. Celine Song.
Did you say Luke?
David Fincher.
Dave Fincher.
Luc Besson. I'll throw him in there. Denis Villeneuve.
What's your favorite Denis Villeneuve movie?
Either Arrival or Sicario.
Sicario is crazy.
Sicario is a crazy movie.
Sicario, the sequel to Sicario, which is actually not a sequel, it's just a retelling, is also amazing.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But we went to see
Oh, he did Dune too?
we went to see Dune 2. Incredible.
I
It was
said
like
he
Star
did
Wars.
Dune too,
Yeah.
and then you say, yeah, we would see Dune too. But I mean, he did Dune also?
Yeah. Bro,
Shit.
it was like Dune 1 got kind of boring. Dune 2 is fire.
I haven't seen the Dunes either.
Oh, man. They're both on Max. You can watch them back to
Maestro,
back.
What do you do with your free time?
I watch right now I'm getting into The Shield. I watch Severance. I watch Paradise. Yo, go
just-
watch Paradise.
Paradise is pretty good.
That
We
shit
just
is
have a different way
fire.
of escaping.
yes, it's because Paradise hits you with a little sci-fi, whatever but it's not quite to that extent. I watched a little 0 Day with
I tried.
De Niro. It's not as good as Paradise.
He's having dementia.
Watch it because it gets a little dumber than that, which is kind of annoying.
It can't just be he's having
If
dementia.
it was dementia, I would enjoy it more.
Because when he ran in, it was like, where's
got
Ryan? And he was like,
At the Black Cook, this nigga runs into the Black Cook. He's like, "What? Who are you? What are you doing in my house, ex-president?" He's just looking at him like, "Sir," and his wife come down. He's like, where is Ricardo? Ricardo's been gone for the last 4 years.
Oh, are we talking about 0 Day?
yeah. Have you started watching it?
No. I watched it all.
Oh, you
You watched it all? You worked through it? What did you?
I think it's good, but Paradise is much better.
Paradise is better. Okay.
I like Paradise. I stopped watching 0 Day after the second episode.
Really?
0 Day bored me just a little bit. Paradise keeps me.
I
going.
stayed with it. I like seeing a black woman president. I was with it, even though she was like a little bit all over the place.
Does it carry over? Like, is it good all the way through?
It does have a like solid resolution where you're like,
That nigga said.
It was him. Like, that's.
Right.
I give it a.
Yeah, and see, that's what it feels.
I wasn't mad, I wasn't mad that I spent my Sunday or I think Monday,
Yeah.
watching it all.
But yeah, so that's my way of escaping. I'm trying to think what other, when it comes to directors. Let's finish your list.
That was 4, I guess. 5.
This is rough. You gonna leave out?
I know.
Niggas gave you 5.
Niggas gave 5. I mean, I just gotta think of like impact.
Take a sip of my E&D cup while he thinks about it's a great brand.
Every Nathan deserves. Alfonso Cuarón.
Who?
Alfonso Cuarón, Children of Men.
And whenever I
Gravity.
hear
Alfonso
Alfonso, I
Ribeiro?
immediately think of Rivero.
Oh, like
I think of
Ribeiro
Carlton.
making movies. Oh, he did Harry
Roma,
Potter, too.
Gravity.
One of my
Okay.
favorite Harry Potters.
He did
Like,
a Harry
come on.
Potter? Oh, he did
Pan's
Great
Labyrinth.
Expectations. Oh my God. I remember I had to read the book and then just
Oh
watch the movie.
no! I said that Del Toro did
Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth when it was really. But can we go to
Alfonso
Pan's
Cuarón
Labyrinth?
did Pan's Labyrinth, but Del Toro produced it.
Let me see.
Del Toro did something. Yeah.
He did. No,
He
no,
directed.
he directed it. So why did they have it under Alfonso?
Maybe Alfonso.
He might be
I think he wrote it with him or
There
something.
you go.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see.
usually some shit like that.
No, wait.
No.
Yeah.
Writer, just Guillermo. Me.
Me.
Man.
Maybe he wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, Tarantino, I'm missing him. You know, I love him. Love Jackie Brown.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Jackie
So
Brown.
Tarantino
Kill Bill.
6.
I gotta throw Spike in there.
Oh yeah.
But 4, can you guess what movie 4?
Malcolm X.
No.
Do the right thing.
No, he's gonna.
No.
He's Inside Man.
Oh yeah, right. You forget Spike did that one. That shit is.
I'm gonna
fantastic.
tell you this one time and one time only. Clive Owens at the beginning of that movie.
Oh, it's incredible.
It's like clock is ticking. You're like, ooh.
I remember going to see
Bad guy
Inside Man in
wins?
theaters,
It's a great
Like, come
movie.
on.
but he wasn't a bad guy.
Yeah.
Then that nigga Denzel comes
Yeah.
out.
You know?
I love it.
Yeah.
Kind
He
of an
pops the bread.
anti-hero,
Oh,
antagonist.
with the pop, slide you a little diamond on my way out, my boy. Here you go. You know
He
what
was
I'm saying?
cool. Who was the supporting that
Favorite Denzel movie?
Ooh, this is a tough one.
that is a tough one.
Malcolm X.
Let's
I'm
pull
just-
up the
Jesus
I'm
Christ,
just saying.
everyone.
My answer's
Yeah,
always
I don't
like-
want to have to go from memory. Let's pull up his list.
I
'Cause it's
always do
like-
that because you'll miss some shit and be like, oh, right, you
Yeah.
can't do that.
I'm gonna say,
I don't want to say John Q.
well, that's just
John Q. is
trauma.
Sick. Help. I love me some John Q.
I'm not supposed to bury my son.
My
son
son
is supposed to bury me.
How many different faces of Denzel do we think we've seen? Ooh, remember the Titans?
Well, the thing is, like, but is
Oh.
Denzel ever a different character?
No, he's Denzel doing different things.
That's what I was gonna ask. You know,
And don't get me wrong, that
It's
preset
amazing
Denzel
every
is
time.
amazing. But it's like he has a great.
Roman J. Israel.
That's
he
the
got
furthest
fat.
he went.
Now-
You know what I call movies? I just name them by what they are. So it's like Flight, I just call it Drunk Denzel. Roman J. Israel, I call it Fat Denzel. Fences, I call it Abusive Dad Denzel. Magnificent Seven, I call it Cowboy
Denzel?
Denzel.
I want no parts of
Equalizer, I
this.
call it Murderer Denzel.
what do you call Flight?
Drunk Denzel.
Safe House was amazing. Okay,
Safe
so
House- no, Two Guns and
so-
Safe House. Safe
so-
House was Ryan Reynolds, right?
so I think it may be between. So Equalizer. When I saw Equalizer, I was really taken away.
Blind Denzel.
But safe, but Safe House was amazing. American Gangster was just
Forgetful
like,
Denzel. Gangster Denzel.
Man on fire.
Out of time,
Hypnotized Denzel. Babysitter Denzel.
Father Denzel.
No, that's Marine Denzel. Father Denzel.
Coach Denzel,
Coach Denzel.
Evil Denzel,
Boxer
Crooked
Denzel.
Crooked Denzel,
Paralyzed Denzel.
Paralyzed.
Oh no,
Denzel
wait,
was
we gotta keep going.
Abusive dad again Denzel.
crazy. He
Fall-
feels away.
Fallen was
He feels away.
forgetful Denzel.
Preacher's wife Angel Denzel.
Philadelphia, gay Denzel. Remember that
No,
scene?
oh, no. No, but he wasn't gay.
No,
that was
no.
Tom Hanks.
That scene is hilarious.
No, when he said,
though.
yeah, come see me in my office. And he was like, yeah, maybe we can go have a drink. He said, you say you motherfucker? I was like, whoa.
This nigga does a.
I
hold
haven't
on.
seen that.
Oh my god, this nigga. When I tell you, hold on, I have to find this. When I tell you, this nigga does a full 180. This nigga turns his entire body looking around like, I know you ain't talking to me.
I know this nigga not talking to me.
Where's this
You
at?
hitting on me?
Where's it? Denzel, Philadelphia. They have to have it on.
I think my favorite directors are like Christopher Nolan, Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie, love a good Guy Ritchie.
I love Guy Ritchie, man.
I gotta say, Coen Brothers.
No Country for Old
the-
Men.
The Coen
Brothers.
yeah,
on there.
yeah, the
Country,
Coen
bro.
brothers is kind of yeah. Quentin Tarantino.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, are we not
Wong
gonna say
Kar-wai.
James Cameron? James Cameron's not really
Bong
one of my favorites.
Ho-Ju.
Who's that?
He's really he's working his way
Oh,
up there.
Parasite?
Parasite.
When you said the name, I was like, because that movie's incredible.
The Train movie before Parasite was good.
Train to
A
Busan?
Train to Busan?
No, not Train to Busan.
Oh, yeah, no, he
the
did
Chris
not do
Evans
the
Train movie, where they're trapped on the
yeah.
train.
Wait, Pelham 1, 2, 3?
Bullet?
No.
But no, not Bullet Train. It's Chris Evans. They're trapped on the train. They're
For
different
life
parts.
and it's cold.
For
I know,
life, it's
I know,
cold.
I
They're
know.
yeah. That was him. That was Parasite, man.
Great world building.
Who did There Will Be Blood?
Called now?
Paul Thomas
Pull it up,
Anderson.
Jamie.
Paul Thomas Anderson is that guy, too.
Paul Thomas Anderson drops like really good like gems if you like them.
Yeah, see, I like these movies are the ones that give me peace. Like No Country, Blood Simple.
I
Nate
love
Edwards
Fucking-
is top of my list too.
Yeah,
He's probably
there
like,
it is.
Yeah,
He's
thank
number
you.
7.
He's like 7.
He's number
He's 7 right now.
He's like about that.
He's young though, so you know he
He
only
works at
has
work
one out.
feet.
Yeah.
He's building a catalog.
He only has one out, but you know, the guy makes timeless hits, so he's climbing up there.
It's coming.
I'm excited to see what he does next. You know?
How did you and Toby click up?
Toby. So, I used to run a thing in Houston called the Black Market. So when I left film school, I went to film school in Vancouver. After I graduated from Morehouse, lived in LA for a little bit, racked up a bunch of car tickets, like PA and gripped, and just did whatever I could. Moved to Houston, started working at my dad's insurance agency. Just like, you know, paying off parking tickets and just, you know, saving up enough money the goal was to move to New York.
Right.
But got a few projects and started renting out a studio in like this art warehouse kind of situation. To pay for the studio, started throwing this market where we invited, you know, local artists to come out and like, you know, be showcased. And we invited small businesses, turned into like this whole small business market situation. For the first one, Toby and at that time his girlfriend Fat came out and they did a like he did a spoken word like a cappella kind of, you know, freestyle. We talked for a little bit, you know, let him know I was a director, you know, showed him some of my work. He was like, "Oh, the work is dope." Later we followed each other on Instagram, saw that he was like teasing a song. I was like, "Oh, I want to hear that song." He sent it to me. I listened to the song, came up with an idea that was like, yo, like Far Side-esque, where he would be upside down floating through, you know, the city, and, you know, I don't know, some other shit was gonna happen. And he was like, "Nah, that's whack." I was like, "Ooh, okay." Step back. Came back like maybe 25 minutes later. That's when like Damn by Kendrick Lamar and like, you know, all those videos were coming out by Dave Myers. And I was like, maybe something a little quicker, more intercut, not as like, you know, meditative because I was, you know, Coen Brothers shit. My goal was never to be a music video director. It was always to be a film director. So I wanted to make shit that felt like movies, you know?
Cinematic, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But wrote this idea that was like, you know, blood was coming out of his veins and dripping onto a Bible.
It's SWAT, right?
Yeah.
Can you pull that video up? Toby Quigway, SWAT. So when I first saw you post it, how long ago was this?
Jesus, I don't know, maybe like 2016.
Was it 2016? When you guys first did that video, I was like,
From the SWAT, right?
I was like, this is the hardest shit. Directed by Nate Edwards.
So this was fun. So we came up with this idea, and what was, you know, like at that time, like Toby was independent. Like he had maybe like 30,000 followers kind of thing. And at that time I was like, you must have some money. So I'm like, at the end of presenting this like treatment, I'm like, all right, so this is what the budget's going to be. He's like, "Nigga, I don't got no
I ain't got no
budget."
money.
Yeah, like, bro, we gonna have to just figure this out. So I was like, bet, let's figure this out. We're going to have to just pull our resources.
Right.
I threw like $500 of my own money into this music
wow.
video and was just like, yo, let's just make it happen.
You just believed in it, huh?
Yeah,
The imagery,
absolutely.
man. Everything was just.
Wow, it's crazy too to see how his like brand has like his image and everything has changed too.
Right?
It's fire.
So this was really fun. So we do this music video, and yeah, this was nuts. A lady thought that they were actually dead, almost called the police.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I remember all.
Yeah, it looked crazy. So after this, I was like, cool. I got my fix for music videos. I moved on to like do this Afro project where I brought like 20 people. Nick was there, like 20 people out to the.
The fuck was I?
I don't know where you were, Micah, but it was like 20 people out to the desert, Shiprock, New Mexico, to shoot this like short film, that I had wrote, which is a live action Afro samurai kind of situation. And right before I left, me and him like met up to play basketball. He was like, yo, Nate, when you get back from, do this, I want you to direct these music videos. I was like, I don't want to direct music videos. He was like, just do 4 for me. I was like, all right, bet. When I get back, I'll do 4 music videos, and then, I'll move on. Afro Samurai is going to be a fucking success, and, we'll just, move on from there. Come back, do the 4 music videos, that turns into 8 music videos. That turns into like a year. That turns into 2 years, 3 years. And really it just became this like really beautiful beginnership and like, partnership of like being able, and just like one of my greatest collaborators, to this day, to where it's just like, we were really able to like get a second hand and find a voice and a style that really fit, the frequency that we were shooting, and like, elevating, what he was doing.
You guys really like created an aesthetic
together.
Like it's very much so your thing. Like I remember Karina Evans was, when she was shooting, she was doing like the pull in shots a lot, like, and that was like her thing. I really think you guys created like your own thing that, like, if you really want to get it right, you got to get you or him, what I'm saying, to really pull it off.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's fire.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then what was your when did you get into doing like corporate stuff for like Google and all these companies and stuff?
So that happened probably like around 2020, 2021.
Okay.
Realistically, I didn't stop working for my dad in insurance until 2020.
Oh wow.
Yeah. 20.
Always gotta have double hustles.
His dad's an
absolutely.
old school player from Houston, just cool as hell, with rings on, just cool, just talk a cool game. Yeah, we were at lunch with him, and he was like, "Yeah, I know your grandfather, right?" And I was like, "You do?" He was like, "Yeah, he used to kick it with him when he came out to Houston." Then he came out. My grandfather came out for a show, and Nate and his dad came on the bus. And my grandfather looked at him, and my grandfather was like, "I know you, man."
That's
He
hilarious.
does his grandfather's accent really well.
That was great.
Yeah.
Man,
Man.
I know you.
I know you. And then they just talked for
You
like
used
45
to
minutes.
come
Yeah.
to the. Oh man, this is too much.
The juke joint.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's funny, even just throughout generations. Niggas who be in the mix be in the mix.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of just like, and it generationally kind of just goes. It's crazy how that works.
Mm-hmm.
That's really crazy.
Yeah.
You wanna do one of the
Would you like to play a game? Da da da.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got yours and I got mine. He's gonna ask a question. Well, I'll let you do your setup.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So,
Setting me up. I feel like I was on like you know, like
K-pop something.
absolutely,
Yeah,
like,
I saw it.
like reality television, and there's a little break point for us to like dance and just smile, dance and smile.
That's exactly what it. Okay, so I'm gonna name a movie. I'm gonna ask you who directed that,
Oh man,
and you must correctly name the director.
It's fucked up.
that's messed up.
I'm here to help.
You know, yeah. Oh, you know,
Okay.
and I'll start. What's crazy is some of the ones I had on this list. You said these niggas' names, and I was like, oh wow.
So you gotta keep them.
Yeah, well, no, I have a large plethora that I can choose from.
Oh, well, go over those lists. Too.
Okay, so
Make it easier for me.
Could Lamika answer too?
yes,
Yeah,
Basically,
I'll-
to make it faster.
No,
yes.
I'll let him go. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And then you go, and then you say if it's
Nick.
right or not.
Nick.
My bad.
This nigga.
getting his
You know what's
direction.
crazy?
I'll
Nick
take
just did that because he didn't understand what was happening. So
He
he was
did.
like,
He
wait.
did. He
I
did.
can wait. Look,
Can I clarify what's going on really quickly?
Okay, so I'll start you off with something easy.
Okay.
Who directed Do the Right Thing?
Oh, Spike Lee.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Who directed Eve's Bayou? Also directed Talk to Me, The Silent Twins, Harriet.
Is he from the UK?
This name looked like he from somewhere. Let me.
Antoine Fuqua?
It's
No.
not Fuku. No,
No,
it's not Fuku.
It's
Uh,
Let me see. I'm gonna see what information.
would I know it?
Maybe because y'all be knowing shit. I don't know this person's name.
Skip, pass. Can we go to the next one?
Did he also do?
No, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Kasai Lemons.
Nope, wasn't gonna work.
Was it? Didn't know
never
that.
Gonna,
Didn't know
never
that.
gonna work out.
Just wasn't in my zeitgeist of names.
Good.
Okay.
Oh, look at! I wasn't
Amazing.
expecting.
A black woman with blonde
There we
dreads.
go.
I
I don't know that I've seen Eve's Bayou though.
didn't. See
I
a
know
couple
it's a
of those.
black movie. I don't think if I've seen it though.
Eve's Bayou.
Who's directed Who directed The Lighthouse?
I don't know if I'm gonna be good at this game. The Lighthouse?
Chris.
He also directed The Witch, The Northman.
Oh. Norseman
Northman.
with
No, Northman, not Norseman. I know what you're talking about.
His
I don't know.
last name
Give it to me.
sounds like breakfast.
I'm thinking of what it.
Lexus.
Lex breakfast X's
Things you
Mexus.
get at breakfast.
eggs. Cumberbatch. Benedict.
Robert Eggers.
No.
No, wasn't gonna get that. Wasn't gonna get. You put yours on hard mode.
Yeah, this
You
is
know, I made a
definitely,
couple of because I was like, some of
definitely
these
on
are challenging.
challenging.
Who
Absolutely.
directed The Social
Definitely on
Network?
Cinephile.
Oh.
Okay, this Soderbergh. No,
Wait,
Fincher.
yeah.
Thank you. That's what I was like.
Fincher.
But no,
Fincher.
Soderbergh and Fincher are easily interchangeable.
They are.
They are very much
They
so
are.
two directors that if you say one, you actually meant the other, and it's fine.
Fincher.
Some
I
of
think
these
Soderbergh
niggas
had
that-
something to do with the
Because
Social
they
Network.
write together.
I think he wrote it. I think
No, they
Soderbergh
write
wrote
together.
it. Can we check that?
Yeah, because Soderbergh.
But it was Fincher though. It was Fincher.
Because isn't David Soderbergh a writer more? Like, doesn't he write more stuff? Fincher's a who did The West Wing?
Aaron Sorkin. Oh, sorry.
Aaron's
No, Social Network is Aaron Sorkin, the writer.
Aaron Sorkin wrote
How did
Social
Steven
Network.
Soderbergh
Okay.
help David Fincher on The Killer?
I know Sorkin because of
On 7.
Entourage. Remember they were like, he's
yes.
fucking Aaron Sorkin.
Yes, I do.
He just finished Entourage. Nick just finished Entourage 2 weeks ago, guys. He's one of the boys now.
Welcome to 2011.
Oh,
You can't say any of those things.
My mind didn't evolve until you overflow into your superhero.
Yeah.
I'm okay, but I need you desperately. Isn't there some shit Oh yeah! Four white guys exit car. All doors slam at the same time.
Yeah.
David Fincher and Steven Soderbergh. What'd they do together?
Well, apparently they're saying that he was involved in Seven and some other shit too.
Okay.
Let's see what Reddit has to say, because these people are accurate.
They could possibly both be geniuses.
The server could have made Alien 3. You better believe. Okay, this is a terrible thread. But yes, apparently they do work together. You are not wrong. David Fincher talks Alien 3, mistakes, career evolution with Steven Soderbergh. I came out to a truly fucked up situation.
Okay, yeah. Oh, mistakes, career evolution. Okay, yeah. They write together. They work
together.
Okay. Next movie.
Next movie. Who
Next.
directed Black Swan?
Isn't Black Swan the same person that did Isn't Black Swan the same person that did either Dragon Tattoo or it was either
not Darren.
Darren
Aronofsky.
Yep.
Yep.
Great job.
You couldn't say Requiem for a Dream or some shit.
Requiem?
Requiem for a Dream.
What'd you say?
Requiem for a Dream.
I said Akeem. I said Akeem with the dream.
Akeem had a dream, but he ran out of steam.
Because he didn't want them beans. Okay, I'm sorry. Next one.
I'm out of water. That's not real water.
That's not water.
It's not real water.
Could you grab him some water?
Could you grab?
Look at that.
Well,
This is his one.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thought it was just a bottle.
I
Who
forgot.
directed One Night in Miami?
Sounds like one of your movies.
One night in Miami. I don't know.
Pretty big actress.
Oh.
Showing her your old face?
Whoa.
Regina King.
Yes. You almost said Hall.
No. Regina Hall, the homie.
Regina King.
All right. Who directed?
I'm not doing well on female directers.
No.
I need to do better.
We weren't
You're doing
gonna
one.
point any attention to that until you said it. That's fucking with you. Who directed
You
the
gotta beat him
best?
to the punch.
You gotta beat him to the punch.
I'm learning.
Who directed The Best Man?
Tyler Perry.
If it were made in this era, you'd be right.
Yeah.
Was it somebody?
By the way, can I get my credit for how I'm weaving in all different races?
Yeah, good
I'm
job.
I didn't just name a whole bunch of white guys.
You're doing a black movie. Some.
So, see, aha,
Yeah.
equality. You see what
Is
I'm
his
doing?
last name like Fatim Umar? Oh, I think that's like the director of The Wood or something.
He also did Girls Trip. He also did The Best Man's Holiday. He also did Space Jam: A New Legacy.
This is he has his own studio now.
No, he produced it. You talking? We're not talking about with the wears the hats all the time.
Yeah.
Black man.
Yeah.
Packer.
Packer.
Will Packer. He produced all of it.
Yes.
Will Packer produced him.
So respect to Will Packer. You basically.
They're like, we know where the money comes from.
He's basically the black Paul Judd.
Yeah. Paul Judd.
Yeah. Paul Judd.
Judd
Judd.
Apatow.
Oh, Judd
Yeah.
Apatow, Judd Apatow.
Judd Apatow.
You
What did I
mixed
say,
Paul
Paul Judd?
Rudd and Judd
Paul
Apatow.
Judd and
Just
Judd
same
Apatow.
shit, yeah. Paul Judd. You know the nigga.
Jude Law.
Okay. Malcolm D. Lee.
Wait. Oh,
Yeah.
he works.
He works.
He
Brother-
works.
brother be
Proud
working.
of you, Malcolm.
There we
Keep
go.
on working, brother.
There we
Okay,
go.
and then I'll top it up one more.
I may need to make my name a little bit like more unique so that it stands out, like Nate Edwards. Is that like a memorable director name?
Are you asking me if you want to? You thinking about changing your name?
I'm just saying, is Nate Edwards a memorable
Do you have a
director
middle
name?
name?
Let's workshop this.
Daniel.
Oh, wait, you know what's crazy?
The Daniels.
My middle name is Daniels.
Mm.
With an
Yeah.
S though.
You guys are
That's
Daniel.
crazy.
You guys are Daniel.
Daniel.
Daniel and Daniel.
Daniel.
Well, if you did like Nathan D. Edwards, that does add a little.
Nathan Daniels.
I mean,
Daniels
that guy
Edwards.
did the same thing though.
Daniels Edwards.
I mean,
Nathan.
when you add the middle initial and then you put the full name, it always adds a little.
Little.
Yeah.
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 What were you thinking?
I don't know.
Nigga was like, I was about to go in just northeast, nigga.
Natan.
What'd you say?
Natan.
Natan? Just
Oh
one
wow.
name?
Natan.
I just found out Leon has a last name.
Leon one.
Oh, of course he does.
The black actor that's
Yeah.
in all the black movies, and his name is always just Leon.
Yeah, Leon also got a social security number. Nigga.
I've also been thinking of spelling the name with like an N and then with like an 8. You know?
Nate.
Oh, but
N8?
now you just want to fuck up all of your Google searchability.
Yeah,
That's
N8
the-
or Nate. Did you? If you trademark it before this episode comes out,
That nigga. Well,
I
see,
already
now
looked
he's
up Nate.com. It's
N8
taken.
is taken, of
Yeah.
course.
Leon Robinson.
I had no clue. His name's always just been Leon.
Because you know what? That nigga probably was like, can't nobody fucking find me on the internet.
Leon Robinson. There's fucking 8,000 Leon Robinsons.
That's a really.
But if I'm just Leon, I'm the first one
nigga,
to come
if
up.
you see that smile, you know exactly who you fucking with.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Leon.
That nigga has that evil fucking. I'm fucking your mama. He got that kind of smile.
while I'm on cocaine.
Yes. That is what you cast him to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We can cast him for something else.
Oh no, Leon can work.
Oh no, he's the man.
Leon's great.
Look at me trying to stick up.
Yeah.
He's more than that.
Oh yeah, but in the movie world, that's
Yeah,
that's
no,
what they
I know,
love
I
to
know,
put
I
him
know.
in.
But it's funny because what's his name? Your boy who was in The Wire with you, looks just like him.
Oh, Jermaine?
No, The Wire, the nigga from The Wire, man, he's doing great right now. Wood Harris.
Oh, a little bit, but
Like-
it's a little different.
But Wood Harris, like Leon, Wood
Wood don't
Harris
have
is
the
getting,
evil smile like him.
that's why Wood gets so much work.
He's back.
That's
He's
why.
a little bit more like.
There was a little, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Okay, I got a game, and then we'll wrap it up.
And then we drink.
Oh God.
Drink.
Okay. My game is. What the fuck? You deleted?
He has his game
Oh, you see
on
this?
the phone.
Not even in
Shut up.
history.
No, there's a history.
You see. So, I don't know if you know, Nate, but
You better
I
shut the
take
fuck up.
I take doing this show very seriously. I make sure I
Yeah.
have all my notes together. I put
As you
together the
should.
intro.
As you should. As you
I
should.
write out the games like just so you can understand the extent of the work that I do.
I read something somewhere.
I came-
Excellence is not a behavior. I mean, it's not a.
You don't choose it; it's a behavior.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
and you know,
it's
and
a
so I
habit.
had who directed that, how to play the whole breakdown. You see what I'm getting at,
Good.
and you know, and I wanted it to just flow through within the. You're still looking. I wanted it to just flow through.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, so that we could keep the flow of the episode going, because I know our guests have plenty of things that they need to do.
My best friend. He
You know,
can fucking
you-
say right here. He'll be fucking fine. Both of you motherfuckers will be fine.
Okay, so have you found it now?
Yeah, it's here.
Okay.
Director
Okay.
X. How was Director X?
Oh, we did.
fantastic.
Yeah, we did. Was that last week?
Yeah.
The episode's
Did he do
out.
the numerology?
He's
I
not
asked
fucking with
him.
that,
I was
though.
like, "X, do numerology." He was like, "You know what? Right now, where I'm at in life."
He said, you know, a lot of people should really think about being atheists. I was like, oh shit.
He's going through some shit.
He was like, just you know, it's common sense thinking. You know, he's like, you know, a lot of people want to do what they feel, and not what is. And I said, okay.
He said, "I'm not saying be an atheist, but think like an
in
atheist."
decision making. It would be wise. I was like, and I was like, damn, like, because he did exactly what you just did though. He was like, all right, are we gonna do the numerology? And then he was just like, I was like, oh, that's not the.
That's
I was
not the.
expecting- that's not what I
Yeah,
was
no,
expecting.
like he's usually excited about it. Like, nah,
He said, no.
you don't fuck with numbers no more, bro.
0.
You know?
Zero. That's the number I got for you. 0, nigga.
Nathan.
Okay.
Nate.
My game's actually pretty
Microphone, please.
easy. So my game's actually pretty easy.
Is it?
Yeah. Top 10 highest grossing directors of all time.
Top 10.
Try to keep everything in the director theme for you because you're a director.
Yes.
So, you guys can start
Yes.
flinging out names.
Okay, I'm gonna
And
go
this
out
is
here.
just-
James Cameron.
Yeah, damn
Okay,
you.
James
That was where I
Cameron.
was
James
going with.
Cameron, that is number 2.
Steven Spielberg.
That is number 1.
Tyler Perry.
No, he's not on this fucking list.
Oh, really? Ah, darn! I thought he'd make it. Look, you know what you say? Now, are we talking about the amount he makes renting out his studios?
Yeah,
Or,
that's-
in that case, he's like, fuck all them other niggas.
That man's
That man's
doing
balling.
fine. They
Okay.
shot fucking Coming to America on this shit. Yeah.
So let me think.
I'm gonna say Michael Bay.
Michael
That
Bay
was
is
good.
great.
Number 5.
Christopher Nolan.
That was good. Nolan is number 7.
Okay.
You guys are doing great. There's one name you're not gonna get, but you guys are doing great.
Niggas who hit home runs. That's what you gotta just. Who hit?
David.
Fincher.
No.
No, but
It's
wow, you're actually Don't put your fucking phone down right the fuck now.
David Licklocker.
Linklater.
Linklater.
Linklater. No, but David is the first name.
Licklocker.
Licklocker is crazy.
Licklocker.
No, and I'll keep it at David. You guys can keep guessing, but I'll hold the David
Hold
name.
David.
I don't think you're gonna get his last name, but I'll keep going, guys.
Okay.
Can we keep a tally of who we've done so far?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
Tarantino.
So
He
we've
doesn't
gotten
really care
Michael
about
Bay.
money.
No, Tarantino doesn't
You
make
don't
enough money. We got Christopher Nolan. We got Michael Bay. We got James Cameron. We got Steven Spielberg. You guys can keep going.
Oh, what's the nigga's name who did Joker?
No,
Okay. He also did The
Todd
Hangover. Todd
Phillips.
Phillips.
Dune.
but
Dune director.
Villeneuve.
Hmm
No.
Not making enough.
Man, that's pushing perspective, don't it? It's like,
You're right.
shit.
There's one name that you're gonna be like, oh yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, who? Star Wars.
George Lucas.
George Lucas.
Oh.
No, but
James.
Stay there.
Not George Lucas, but who's his
Director.
who came?
under him, after him?
Don't even say.
Michael Mann.
Not even say Star Wars. What about Star?
Trek.
Trek.
Stars.
Who? Yeah, no, you're right. Star Trek. Who did those?
Oh,
movies?
that nigga. Oh man, I can see his. I can see the name, but I can't see.
Who
it.
did Batman vs Superman?
That was. That's
No.
Zack Snyder. No, he's not on it.
He's not.
Oh, Zack Snyder is who I'm thinking of. Is Star Trek.
No, guys.
So not George Lucas.
No, because he's not directing them, right?
Not George Lucas. He did do the originals, but this is also adjusted for inflation.
Is this for TV as well or something?
No, just movies.
Who else makes movies everyone watches?
One is a cheat code. One, guys, we were just okay. Not Guillermo. We were talking about Pan's Labyrinth.
Soderbergh.
Who else?
Alfonso?
No, it's not
Oh,
on the list.
Alfonso.
But when you think of Guillermo del Toro, who else do you think of?
You think of the guy who did Bardo?
No.
All right, now you got to start throwing in
out.
letters of names.
I'm trying to help by
okay,
all right,
acronyms. Give us the letters.
I can't, but I don't want to give you that.
Give us one.
Who did Lord of the Rings?
What's that nigga's name?
Peter?
Peter
Peter.
Jennings. I was supposed to say. Peter. Peter Jackson.
I was gonna
Yes,
say
Peter Jackson.
Peter
Oh.
Jackson.
Peter
Yeah, I
Jackson
couldn't
is
think of
number
his
4.
last name.
He did the Lord of the Rings trilogy, The Hobbit, and
Jesus
all
Christmas.
that stuff.
And who did the Harry Potter?
There you go. Now you're thinking. That's the name you're not gonna
Chris
get.
Columbus.
No, but not him.
Yeah.
There's one person that
Oh.
did a string of them.
Spiel?
No, his first name's David.
I know his last
David. David.
What are you
David
doing with your phone over
David Duchovny.
name. David Y.
there? Come on, guys. Guys, start naming directors that are huge. That would be like, oh yeah, of course.
David Braxton.
He only hires white people.
All of them. No.
Yeah, there is.
David. David.
Get off of David. Let's go to somebody else. We
Yeah.
still got a couple.
Okay. How many do we have left?
Okay, he did. All right, the guy did Star Wars: The Force Awakens. He did one of the Mission Possibles. He did Star Trek.
Can't think
J.J. Abrams.
Jay, you should have said Dynamite.
J-
Dynamite. I'm like
Okay.
JJ.
So J.J.
Abrams.
Abrams is number 10.
Damn.
Wow.
So all right, we still got 1, 2.
How much money is?
You
are we
said Christopher
talking?
Nolan. You said we did Peter Jackson. We did. We still got about 3 left.
Okay.
So name
This is
some of the.
hard.
You said James Cameron. Who else is on that level of James Cameron? That's prestige like that. When you think James
Kubrick.
Cameron,
Wes Anderson, but he don't make
no.
money.
All right,
Stanley Kubrick.
think James
Yes.
Cameron did
Still alive.
Alien. Who else did Alien?
Still alive.
Are there no women on this list?
No.
Or black people.
Who else did Alien?
Tyler Perry, number 1 in my mind.
Guys, who did Alien? Who did the new Gladiator?
Denzel.
Oh, no.
I don't know who did.
Shit. I know who you are talking about. I can't think of his name.
All right, give us some acronyms. Some
I can't
letters.
think of his name. It's escaping. me.
Michael
Bay.
No.
I said
from The
Michael Bay.
Office. Michael.
Scott.
Okay.
Ridley Scott.
Thank
Ridley
you.
Scott.
All right,
Yeah.
Ridley.
Okay.
Ridley.
9. Okay. Only hires pale white people.
Holy high. I know this nigga. Oh, he do the animated
Yes.
shit. And he's married to the bitch who
Yes.
and his name is
Yes.
His name is
Name one of the movies.
I know The Nightmare Before Christmas and all the
Oh.
what's this nigga's name? See, you see, when you don't put us in your movies, we forget your name.
Yeah, that's what happens.
There you go.
Guys, come on.
What?
It's really
Come
a brain
on.
exercise.
Yeah,
This is really a
is.
brain exercise. I did pretty well. I think I got like.
I like how he just
5.
gave up. He said, "Fuck
Yeah.
that." Yeah, I
He's
did pretty
done.
well.
All right.
I'm done.
I got 5.
What was his name?
Maybe 6.
You got 5. You got.
I got 6.5.
Tim.
Tim Burton.
There it is.
Tim Burton.
Thank you.
I like how we
Thank
needed
you.
each other. I just
We
saw
did.
Tim.
Okay, so we got Christopher Nolan, we got Ridley Scott, we got Tim Burton, we got J.J. Abrams, we got Michael Bay, we got Peter Jackson, we got James Cameron, and we got Steven Spielberg. There are 2 left.
Oh.
How
Now,
long is this list? It's 10.
10.
Feels like 12.
Now, guys,
Seems like he's adding every
That's
time
actually
we
like- that's-
add more.
somebody was right when they said the Harry Potter trilogy. The Harry Potter. So that you probably won't guess his name. So I'll probably end up just giving that.
Give some letters.
Yeah. Just give it to us.
Yay!
Yay. Yeah. Yo.
Yay.
David.
Dave Owen. David Yang. David Yen.
Y.A.
David Ya.
David Wan.
David Yates. His name's
David Yates.
You guys wouldn't have got it. I didn't even know who David Yates was.
I
But
don't know that person.
David
Is
Yates.
the last person the person that did Crouching
David
Tiger?
66. He did Harry Potter, The Fantastic
Hidden Dragon?
Beasts,
Damn.
and all that stuff. There's one person you're missing. I need you guys to figure this out. What's the highest grossing thing out in the world?
Horror.
No. What's the highest grossing IP out? Like what?
Star
what?
Wars.
Avengers?
No. Yes. So
The guy.
John Favreau.
John.
That was a good guess.
That
I'm
was
sure
a
he's
great
probably
guess.
like number 11 or 12. He should have. He should
should be
actually
up
be in the
there.
top 10
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he made
yeah.
that shit.
That
He's
nigga
been
be
going
great.
crazy.
He did
Yeah.
the first Lion King,
Yeah,
nigga.
exactly. Like,
Like not the
he's
first, but,
Disney's
new Lion.
poster. Like he's Disney's baby. They love him.
They call that nigga first.
For anything, he gets first dibs on everything. The nigga
I
that
want to
did
be like
Swingers.
that.
The nigga that did Swingers. He did
Man, isn't that
Swingers.
amazing?
Yeah, started
Like,
off
you made
as
some really
Swingers.
cool shit. He wasn't he.
And then he was just
Rudy
an actor
also?
for a while. He was in,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And then
Wait, he did Swingers, and then what from there?
he did Swingers.
He's in Rudy, right?
Did he? Was he in Rudy?
Or did he direct Rudy? Nigga did some
You're
shit.
still talking about Favreau, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
But he's done it. But he directed Elf.
Oh, he
Oh,
did direct
what?
Elf.
I didn't know.
Iron Man, Chef, Elf.
Yeah.
Chef is my favorite movie of his.
Chef is great.
Chef is my favorite movie of him. John Leguizamo, off Robert Downey Jr.
What a
and
great
Iron Man.
career.
He can just do whatever he wants. He's like, I want to make a
I
show
feel like
about
he's
me being
been
a chef.
doing whatever he wants for a little while.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah. I don't
But
think
now he
he's-
has the money.
But I don't think he's never not been doing what he wants.
Yeah, what's his catalog? Pull it up.
Even Swingers is just like what was his first film?
Yeah, exactly. Like if your Swingers is the
Swingers.
first film you're making, that's like you're pretty lucky. Bro.
And it's
Yeah.
me and Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn is my best friend, just like Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
But was Vince Vaughn that big at the time?
No,
Right.
Swingers was
no.
Vince Vaughn's first thing, wasn't it?
Probably around
Your money,
there.
baby.
Yeah.
so money, you
Yes,
don't
You're
even
so
know. it.
money, baby. Are we taking this?
Yeah, let's do
There
it.
you go.
All
This
right.
one's yours, bro.
Thank you.
Shit, I
You
guess
got a
we're
black
not gonna
one?
be stopping the pod for a second if niggas get drunk.
Wait, I have too many cords.
Did two for
You know,
yourself.
Nick.
You did that on purpose.
Cheers.
I counted
Cheers.
5 in my
Have
brain.
cheers. Having a little
Nick,
monkey.
look at Nick,
Oh.
you're kind of spilling all
Having
over
a little
the
monkey
place.
shoulder.
Uh-huh.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And this.
Ah.
Ah,
Ah!
Mm-hmm.
poison.
Uh-huh.
Goes down smooth.
I thought we
Ah.
were on tequila.
Very bad things. Very good movie.
Wait, you started so far back. This is Vince Vaughn? Very Bad Things?
This is John Favreau.
With Cameron Diaz?
Yeah. Oh,
So
you've
who's
never seen
number
Baby
10?
Driver?
Peter Berg. Peter Berg also has a career that no one talks about.
Oh, this is him.
Like when yes, niggas
I
don't
know
know
him as
that's
an
Pete
actor.
Berg. Everyone knows him
What
as an
is- what
actor,
is he
just
in?
like John Favreau. And like when people quit movies, they'll be like, Pete Berg will do it, and Pete Berg does it, and he's like very, like
you remember him?
yes,
When
like
people quit
don't.
movies.
Yeah, he does look like the guy you get when niggas quit, but like you're also like, man, best decision we ever made.
yeah, like you're
Yeah.
like yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't cost a lot of money. He came in budget and like
You know who that?
He
You know
did great.
that's James Woods. James Woods would have been that, but then the problem is you hire him, and then everybody's like, fuck,
yeah, you got to deal with
we
fucking
hired
James
fucking
Woods.
James Woods.
Pete Berg is like, I don't give a fuck if you're on cocaine. As long as you're making your fucking days, we're good. Like, that's
Right.
who Pete Berg is. Go up, scroll up. Like, wait, is this John Favreau?
It's Pete Berg,
Oh, sorry.
John Favreau,
right.
and this is the actor list.
This is actor John Favreau.
Yeah. Oh no,
This
this
is
is
executive
this
producer.
director, producer. Sheesh.
Yeah.
So let's see, writer. Where's this director one? Do they just put it under producer?
You got to click
There,
director.
there.
Yeah. There it is.
Okay, Jungle Book 2.
Oh,
in
he's
development.
directing the Mandalorian Grogu movie.
Gnomes and Goblins, the Chef Show. He has a show now. Elton
Yeah.
John, Never Too Late, lyric version. This nigga's doing lyric videos for
Mhm.
Elton John. Do you know how?
Yeah.
The Lion King, Young Sheldon.
The Orville, Jungle Book, Chef, About a Boy. He's just got a good. He's just
That nigga is just. He's just
just got a good working schedule.
fantastic.
Like it's just like.
But like you said, it seems like he's always.
But then
kinda
go to
been
his-
able to do shit.
But then when you're a producer, he's literally, if you go to producer, he's like a producer on every Marvel movie. Like go to producer.
Very quickly, actor starts at
Oh, yeah.
Folks, Hoffa, Rudy,
Okay.
PCU, Seinfeld, Miss Parker, and the Vicious Circle, Chicago Hope, Speechless,
Batman Forever.
Batman for Assistant, man, hustling. The Larry Sanders Show. No, but this nigga, look at this. Every year, the nigga's getting like 5 projects. Like that's for a nigga coming up. That's impressive.
That's good,
Right.
yeah.
Dogtown, Deep Impact, Very Bad Things. Nigga did a voice on Rocket Power.
He was in Hercules movie.
And then 2000. So okay, so by the time he was
I
playing,
remember him from The Replacements. The Replacements was the
That
first
was
time
great.
I seen him, and I was like, who is this guy's funny?
that's crazy. Okay, so let's go to producers. Producers, director, producer.
No, you gotta click it and then X out all the other ones.
God damn it! Fuck you, IMDb.
You unclicked it, so it's not gonna. Click that.
Click what?
The producer.
The Mandalorian and Grogu, Skeleton's Crew, Prehistoric Planet, Immersive.
Everything in Star Wars on Disney Plus is his.
Wow.
Keep going down. Avengers Endgame. Anything Tony Stark is in, I think.
That nigga's a damn.
Avengers:
he's
Age
executive
of
producer
Ultron.
Young Sheldon. The fuck? This nigga's just getting to it.
Iron Man 3, The Avengers, Iron Man 2. He didn't even.
So he signed a deal where it was like, yeah, you're gonna get my tone, and then you're gonna pay me for the
First
rest.
No, I did the first movie. We didn't know what the fuck we're doing. So it's like, we're just trying to make a movie. Oh my God, we made a hit. We need you to make the second one really fast. Actually, we need you to help us pull this world together because we're doing all these people.
Rich
Kevin
fat.
had him. And
Rich
then boom,
fat.
everything that Iron Man's in, you now have a producer's credit on that movie. So you get some type of back end on everything. It's crazy. You guys still haven't guessed the last director.
I know. I don't know what it is.
Another shot?
No.
Oh, what?
Not a shot in hell.
Another shot. John Favreau has a net worth of about $200 million, and I'm sure it's more than that.
Oh, it's never right.
I can't wait.
It's never right.
You know.
It's coming.
All
Who's
right,
the last one?
give us the initials.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, initials.
They earned that.
Yeah. Just by sheer time.
ARJR. This nigga's been guessing.
Damn,
them.
But
Anthony
what is JR?
Jeselnik.
I don't know what J.
ARJR.
So okay, so they're two different people.
Anthony is the first. Oh.
Rodrigo,
Close, but no.
Anthony
People do the
Rodriguez,
Matrix.
No.
Anthony
I don't know if like that means
What?
Roland,
What?
Anthony.
What is that?
I don't know the last name.
Anthony and Joe Russo, the Russo,
Russo
brothers.
The
Fucking-
Russo brothers.
Oh.
They did Endgame. They did all the Civil War. And
They're doing all
of
the
that.
big
Oh, I
studio
wouldn't-
movies.
I would
All the
never-
big-
I would've
yeah.
guessed it.
Yeah, I would never.
Yeah.
To get into the studio circuit is crazy. I'm finding out more about like the different levels of like the film industry.
Yeah.
Oof, movie making.
Scared?
Oh yeah,
There's
it's
just different lanes, you know.
yeah.
All of them go fast. Not scared at all. It's just like, shit, throw me into the studio circuit.
You're not
Knock it
scared
out
at
the
all,
park.
man. This whole journey.
Take your morals,
Absolutely.
change your morals. Welcome to the system.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
The Illuminati.
No, the Minati.
Make it hit in the system.
The Illuminati.
You'll live forever.
You li-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or make it hit outside the system. Just
Yeah.
make it hit.
That's but you see, and that's the like, that's the probably the best film in the world though.
You're telling them let's do a movie. I'm sorry, this keeps happening, and I keep checking the table. It's the second
Oh,
time.
really? I didn't know. I didn't even notice.
Rumbo.
Did you? You're being a dick. Yeah, he's being a dick. Oh, because he's got alcohol in his system.
Remember that game, Root Beer Tapper? I felt like I'm one of those niggas sitting at the sitting in the olden days, Deadwood times.
This man Nick is not who you want to be pouring the
Hey,
alcohol.
hey, I'm pouring it fine. I have a question though.
Let's talk about Nick.
No, I have a question. So, what steps are you taking in your life to achieve what goal as a director? Like, what is the goal, and what is the steps you're taking to achieve it?
Absolutely. That's a great question.
So, what are the goals that you're, or the steps you're taking right now in your life to achieve your goals as a director? I wanted to ask
He
you
just
that.
stole your. Yes.
I'm kidding. That's
Oh, yeah,
that's the
yes,
next
Mike.
question.
Yes, Mike.
That's the next question. Before he, spikes my drink.
You know, I wish there was more of a roadmap to, getting towards like the greats, the people that I admire, getting to that top 10 list, you know. The more and more, you know, I feel like I become entrenched in it. I see that, you know, there's not. But I think one thing is, you know, really being as intentional as possible. You know, after this first project, it was like, you know, I'm so proud of what I was able to make, and I feel like it's a amazing first film. And you know, I'm trying to just really be as intentional with what projects I'm taking in, how I'm spending my time. You know, staying as
Intentional.
tapped in with people as possible, right? You know, I feel like last year it was such a like long and difficult process at times to where it becomes a little isolating. You know, and then somebody told me the other day, they were like, "Oh yeah, Nate, you know, you got your first film. I'm sure, you know, like you don't want to talk to nobody, you know, because you got your film out." And I was like, "No, it's really the exact opposite. I feel, you know, so humbled by the experience, and I feel so like, you know, open and, you know, receiving of, you know, continuing to learn and absorb different shit, and I'm excited, you know. I think you know, to answer your question on the next part, it's like, yeah, writing, reading scripts, watching as much shit as possible, you know, continuing to like digest from this process. It's like the film hasn't even been out for like 6 months really yet.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like still taking everything in.
Great movie, very well reviewed. I haven't seen anyone see it and be like, "Ugh, no." Everyone really likes the movie. Like
That's good.
it's like it's beautifully shot. You want to talk about the movie just like a little bit? Like, what was your vision? Like, what did you like? What?
Yeah. So Delbert Gibson wrote it 7 years ago now. Wow, where did this come from? I thought I took one already.
She Taught Love.
She taught love. To she taught
taught
love.
love.
Okay.
She Taught Love.
You already taught the love.
I know it.
So film comes out. I mean, Daryl wrote this about 7 years ago. He went through process of 5 years looking and trying to get it made, going through all kind of obstacles, you know.
Daryl Big Gibson was on Barry, and was he on The Wire with you?
Yes, he was on the wire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and this lead is two, you know, brown, dark skin, you know, love couple, which, you know, what he found in his first 5 years was like really, you know, difficult to sell to studios, even in the indie world. But fast forward, film gets to me ironically through Nick here, you know, who knew.
I told you, a diamond in the rough. You're just like, sometimes something brilliant.
That's crazy.
Right. It was someone who was working at this amazing production company called Marginal, who produced the film, and they had seen my work with Toby.
Okay.
And reached out to Nick to get in contact with me. Read the script while I was on a flight to somewhere, and I really felt something. I was laughing. I cried at the end. It was like, I was like, wow, I really was moved by this. It really like left a taste in my mouth. But I don't know. I was a little apprehensive at first, you know, to do a romantic drama. Like, you know, some of the great filmmakers that we were talking about all today, you know, their first film was like psychological thrillers or like, you know, adventure dramas or like,
After,
you know.
after 10 years of being music video directors, you know what I'm saying? Like, even Fincher was a music video director. Spike Jonze, all of your favorites were doing videos for fucking 10 years before they got to their 7.
No, for sure. I mean, no doubt. I mean,
And
the
it was
road to
easier
get
in that
there.
time, not easy, but it was easier in that time also to get the money to do some of the movies they did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to do some of the to make sevens and shit.
It was more.
No one's dishing that out.
It was
now.
more liquid for ideas. Like there was
Yes.
more like, yeah, we're willing to take on this idea.
Niggas were willing to take more of a chance. Like we're in an era where there's not fucking superhero movies.
It's
where
not
we're
a
like, we can
sequel?
always make one of those. Like it's not. We're
franchise.
yeah, exactly. Every movie doesn't need a second one. Like that era. So
Yeah.
it's like I can only imagine. I'm saying that to say I can understand why they can take certain kinds of risks in those times
Yeah.
because people would pay for the risk. Yeah.
No, I mean, no doubt. But I mean, I thought about it for a little bit, and like my apprehension was more so along the lines of just how I saw my first film, being, but really sitting with it, I was like, wow, I feel like I can, really bring something to the story, really bring a vision to it. I saw it, and I was like, wow, the team behind it is absolutely, amazing and supportive and really care about this project. And it was like a year and a half of just kind of floating through with it, getting through with it until it was like, oh yeah, no, this is a real project. We have real backing, real distro, kind of thing.
It was a real movie.
Absolutely.
It was real as fuck.
No,
Absolutely.
that's amazing, man. I mean, shit's not easy.
But then Nate's always been a grinder. Nate, remember when you was like we were working on I was working on Mike Tyson, and Nate was just like, "Hey man, can I just come be on set and just watch and just kick it?" Came out, and then ended up having to shoot something because we were short for time. They needed to get something, and the time was running out. They were like, "We need somebody to do something."
Wow. But it's funny? Does that not sound like what we talked about with X? It's the same idea. It's like certain people make it because they're hungry for the opportunity. And they it's not a try hard. It's just you seek out things that you should be doing or you want to be doing, and you end up in a situation, you don't back down. You say, "No, I can do that." And you give more than is expected.
Yeah.
And when you consistently do that, it adds up to something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's different for everybody, but that shit adds up to something.
It does.
Yeah, like and then where you take that, it's up to you. But
yeah.
I think we did good.
I'm happy. It's like I'm surrounded by love, all my people.
And you're surrounded by idiots.
Oh.
Hey!
We should end on that, but I'm not going to let it happen.
Yeah,
but
I'm
no.
sorry.
Go watch She Taught Love if you haven't seen it.
Yes.
My first feature
Where can you find it?
on Hulu
And Disney Plus.
and Disney Plus if you're overseas.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let me know what you think.
It's a fantastic film. It's one hell of a film. It's almost as good as this brand. It's a great brand.
Every Nathan deserves.
Every Nathan deserves. It's a good brand. E&D.
Very quickly, second film. I'm fucking Elon paid, and I go, you know what, man? I just want to see you make something else. Here's money. Well, you go make what you want to make. What do you make?
Nazi zombie movie.
Well, I'd appreciate if you'd make something that's a bit more, sharing your heart.
Yeah,
I like how you
see
that nigga Lamika said.
I got so scared. He touched
You
his
saw how I
heart,
did. I went underhand. I said, I did that shit like a layup. You can't go like a dunk. You can't go like you're about to dunk. If you're going like you're about to dunk.
I just don't believe that these motherfuckers just made excuses for this motherfucker for doing a Nazi salute in front of the American podium with the
I feel
in front of the flag.
I feel when you're the richest man in the world, you get a pass with certain kinds of things.
Because I have Asperger's.
Well, no, it's more because of the efficiency of how I.
Don't please stop grabbing your heart, man.
This nigga says every time you grab your heart now, nigga, I can be like.
Every time he grabs his heart, I'm like the
show.
show.
Like, no. No, that was me. That was me having a heart
Towing the
attack.
line.
Time out. That was Red Fox. What are y'all doing?
Towing the line.
Time out. This was
Dangerous game.
This was Red Fox.
Yeah, I know what you were doing.
I
know.
know.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't put my hand up and hold my heart.
You're touching a line. You're all right. So this is the line.
Straddling it.
This is the line. This is what you just said.
You're straddling it.
Really?
Right here.
That?
You did it.
You're on it.
You're on. You did it. Stop doing it.
Straddling.
That's not.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and
It's
to
that
the country
too.
in which it stands, one nation under God,
Indivisible,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do y'all know the Texas one?
Texas got their
Do
own.
y'all know the Texas
Yes.
one?
Oh.
Wait, no.
Hold on. Wait, I'm looking this up. Texas. Texas. Wait, now Nick's doing it. Show Nick. Hold on. Look what he's doing. See, I did nothing wrong.
Our Texas. Oh fuck! I forgot it. To be honest.
There was
I can
a
recite it for
Texas
you.
one.
You have to say it in your classes if you're in Texas. Though.
Funny story. I only know Nick because of Nate.
Really?
Yeah.
So time out.
Yeah.
How did you meet Nick? Explain this to me. And how have you kept up and dealt with him for so many years?
That's a great question.
Why do you turn your head so slow?
Because we do love Nick. Like, Nick's a great guy. Like, we all agree on
We
this.
love Nick.
You'll have to bring me back.
Yeah.
And then it'll be the story of
Oh!
the Nick. It'll be the story of the Nick. I'll
the
start
origin of
I'll
Nick.
start from the beginning because
It's a long tail.
Oh no!
it's one of those
Peaks
to
and
where
valleys.
I was walking along in Houston, Texas, and then I saw a little autistic boy
out,
With a
out,
backpack.
playing in a yard.
out from the sky, the stork dropped a small autistic.
And he was like, "Hey, I wonder how the birds got in here. It's kind of weird. It's like, do you just leave the window open?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go outside."
I think it actually would be amazing if we just drew up a story of Nick.
Yes, the origin of Nick.
Outside of the story of that is his life. Biological.
But that has nothing to do with us.
No.
We
I'm
care
saying
more
we
about the
make up
origin
our
of
own
this.
story. Like we
the
make up our
lore.
own bio and
Yes.
lore
The lore
of
of
Nick
Yes.
and how he came about. Like, not your real life.
It should start in a liminal space.
Yeah, exactly. Set the scene.
Yes. It starts in a liminal space.
He's the
Everything-
baby in Space Odyssey 2001.
Wait. There, everything is this really earth tone, like soft sand
Like his
color
shirt.
He's doing the thing.
in the hallway. Everything. There are no doors, but for some reason there's this small basket
This is how he starts all
right
his
in the
pictures.
middle. Yeah.
And in this basket.
In the middle of the hall. We get closer to the basket. It starts to shake a little bit. Out pops a full-grown baby man in the form of Nick Lloyd.
Can we have clothes on this baby man?
No,
Well,
he's fully naked.
I think that's the thing of like shame and birth. It's like, you know, it is shameless. So out of this luminal space, he cracked. So like there were no doors, like an egg. Okay. He continued to grow until he cracked out of the luminal space to find that he was in Third Ward, Houston.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this entire story and then we're gonna put it into the AI, right? And then we're gonna have the AI create
Yeah,
the
continue.
video
Expound.
of you being born as a man. So all we do, we don't even have a clip. We just have him saying this.
That's
and then
great.
the video is playing.
Original IP.
Original life.
Okay, wait, this is something because shout out to my amazing, lovely girlfriend, Lita.
Hey, we love Lita.
Y'all go stream her music. She's an artist, Lita, on Spotify. She's amazing.
We're not gonna talk about the past, but god damn it, she's the one. She's the one for all of us.
The one.
She's
Lisa's
the
on
best.
the team.
I have been around for a lot of shit, and I just want to say this is the best situation you've put all of us in.
This is how Micah talks about all my girlfriends.
No,
Yeah,
just
if I would have known, it would have listed this response, I wouldn't have done it. I'm sorry.
He's amazing.
But
He's serious though.
what I was saying though, I forgot what I was saying.
It's fine. Keep going,
It
bro.
looked like you looked at the shots like we needed more.
Yeah, does he?
He tripped. He's drunk.
Let's make this
Fucking-
his last one.
fucking-
huh?
I can't do it.
She has one of the best songs in the movie. I'm a brag about you, girl. She has one of the best songs in the movie. Songwriter, amazing. Oh, you can keep bragging about your girl.
Yeah, no, I did. I mean, she, if she's hearing this, she hates it. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop.
No.
What do you mean? She deserves to be praised.
We did it. We gave her the shout out. They know where they can listen to the music, all of it. But what I was saying was,
LITA, right? On Spotify?
LITA.
Okay, just make sure.
Nick, what are these?
You want
Like,
me to
first
put
of
it
all,
back in?
my shows is like far too.
I mean, he has
It's
like
crazy.
a double shot.
Damn.
This man has a double shot.
What was I gonna say?
You
Oh.
were saying me then.
Oh. I think it maybe was about like I had a really great meeting about like the studio system and how everything is like not original IP. They want everything to be short stories. One thing next time I would love to, because I feel like I can be like a reoccurring guest, kind of like on the Joe Rogan podcast. How
That's
he always has his friends.
This is this is what we do here.
Every
I don't
other
know if you
month.
learned.
Every other month, just pop in. Say
No,
hey.
I love it though because you know why I love it? Because I know sometimes I do interviews and I'd be like, man, you're not one of these people. But I'll do interviews sometimes and I'm like, man, I know that this might not garner the most fucking attention, whatever, but it's cool. Like, I want to do it anyway because I want to show my boy some love. And then I'll listen to a Joe Rogan episode and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? And I'm like, oh, this nigga Joe is really just like, yeah, my mans.
Yeah, come on.
He does cool stuff. Let's talk about aliens.
Yeah.
No, and that's what he
high and
does.
talk about
The
aliens.
second the interview gets boring, it would be like me being like, so like, as far as you believe in any of this alien shit?
No, he tries to get his friends fucked up. Like he'll be like, yeah, so like, how you feel about these transgender people playing in women's sports? And then they'll be like, Joe.
We're like, Joe, I don't have the money to be going there with you. Stop.
I didn't come here to talk about that.
That's not why I'm here.
But what I was gonna say, and it is on topic, was
He's like, y'all niggas.
somebody told me in a meeting the other day that Joe Nolan, Christopher Nolan's brother, or
Joe
like
Nolan.
Jeff Nolan. It's like Jeff. It's something with a J. However, his brother
Juju.
Eric? No.
wrote Memento
Juju.
as a short story.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
His brother.
They sold that short story to the studio, adapted it. He adapted it, and then they were able to do two things. Sell this original short story and adapt it all at the same time, which is basically you were able to pull off original IP.
2 for 1.
In a studio system style situation. So I want to talk about that next time.
Also, Memento was the first movie that like mind fucked me. Like I was like 10
What
or
did that
11
mean,
watching it.
though?
No, I mean it was just special.
No,
Like,
100%. I'm just asking. I wonder.
Jonathan Nolan.
Jonathan Nolan.
Because he does Westworld. That's his show.
Memento grossed $40 million worldwide, including $25.5 million in
What's
North
the
America.
budget? 5,
This
10?
box office success for the movie, which had a budget of $9 million.
Said 5 to 10.
Yeah,
It looks like it.
They won. Yeah, it does. But
Wow.
they won on that bitch.
Yeah. They did. Yeah, and they had a great cast.
It
Carrie
had a
Ann
$9
Moss.
million budget.
Yeah, 9 million. Carrie
That's
Ann
Still
Moss.
a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
But you also got to think back
for
then.
your first feature, it's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy. But also you got to think
Back
with
then,
the
that's like
cameras
18.
and shit, but like
It's 18.
you couldn't do. We can do more with less.
That 9 all in, like
I guess,
like is that
but-
4.5, 4.5?
But
That
not
still is
really.
wild, though.
Not
Nah,
really. When you get into transportation, still the same.
Right.
Camera systems are pretty much still the same. I don't think they shot Memento on film.
But see,
No,
also,
no.
I think the movie
Ah,
being $9
2000.
million,
That was on
it was on film.
But even on film with a $9 million budget, you know, like, come on.
I don't think the budget was $9 million. I think the budget was 4.5, and they're actually accounting for your marketing as well.
I mean, budget $9 million. I don't. What are we talking?
That's
Budget.
still
$9
that's
million.
4.5. You got Carrie Ann Moss right off of Matrix. You got Guy Pearce and what's his name?
Amazing cast.
Because if you think about the movie, it shouldn't take that much to
shouldn't.
shoot.
It was pretty contained.
But
It's
once
super
again,
contained.
though, that era, niggas get handing out more money. Because also more people going to see movies.
Yeah.
There is no streaming.
There's no streaming. We're going
Like,
to-
there's more money just being passed
And-
around.
or you're gonna buy the DVD, or you're gonna.
It's the government. Niggas is going to Blockbuster to rent this bitch. Like, we got some.
That's what Sean Baker
When I
was saying
first
about
saw it, I
Ethan.
saw it just playing on TV. Like it was like I was at my dad's. I was watching a random channel. It was just
on TV.
and I was just so they were making money off of just being on
TV. Yeah, it's like, now it's like, man, nigga, $9 million. Kevin Hart in it? Like, niggas is looking for, so what's the catch?
Absolutely. Definitely need a selling point.
Yeah.
All right, I
Let's
think
take
we
this
did
last shot and wrap it up,
Oh, this is
Salud.
Oh,
guys. I love you
liking
all.
this. Love you
Cheers.
guys.
You
This
guys.
has been.
Oh,
Oh,
of course.
Well, you said.
Of course
you
it
said.
is.
You
right
said.
on time.
You
Right
said.
on
Yeah.
time.
You got it on camera. Did you get it on camera?
right, you guys. All
You
right.
look so angry.
Right on time. Right on time. All right, y'all. Well,
Cheers.
On time.
Good thing you didn't get on the iPad or any equipment that we really need.
Look at him just angry. Look at my show angry.
the-